Yo, what's going on? We're out here. It's almost 11 a.m. San Francisco, California. Just taking a stroll through North Beach. It's cold. It is cold, that's for sure. So I'm hoping it's not too loud with the traffic and stuff, but yeah, just gonna take you guys on a stroll. It's kind of like a walk and talk right now. I was gonna wear my headphones, but sometimes it's a little like inconsistent. It's a little inconsistent for the volume. Well, not the volume, my voice being on the stream. So yeah, but I want to wait for more people to trickle in. If you guys are watching on the replay, what's up? How are you guys? What's going on? Had a pretty busy day. It's been a busy week. But yeah, I'm working on being more consistent with lives. Like, I've been like, just seeing how Luke does it. And if you got something to say, sometimes people just want to feel connected. So yeah, we're heading to North Beach. Probably gonna kick it at a coffee shop, get a little bit of work done. It's kind of like my plan for the morning. Maybe get a small bite to eat. I feel like we had quite a lot of people in the live stream last night. Because, me and Luke were really putting in some work for this video that he'll be editing soon. So yeah, it was like, I think 5 hours of just back-to-back filming. A lot of stuff. Anna, 939, what's going on? What's up? Yo, shout out to everybody on the live. What's going on? We're live here in San Francisco. I'm in North Beach. We got with this like beautiful church out here. Very quaint, like Stinking Rose is over there. And then we got this spot. This is a pretty famous spot too. Yeah, Molinari. This place has been here for years. Look at this. Got Santa Claus. Yeah. It's a beautiful shop. Lots of cheese. I'm to my friend. Yeah, great day. Myers, what's going on? Che live di merda. Noob. Okay. Not too sure what that means, but yeah, what's going on, guys? What is up? I'm just waiting for the light right now. But yeah, look at this church. Iconic. I think this is Saint John, I think? No, this is Columbus. Yeah. Columbus. There you go, look at that. So yeah, I got quite a busy day. Just, some things that need to be done. I'll be meeting up with Thomas. Probably within the next 2 hours, I think. So yeah, just looking for a spot where I can get some work done out here. But boy, is it cold. It's definitely cold out here. North Beach is, it's a really pretty spot. I frequent North Beach quite some time. It's just like, it's a good place to be able to kind of clear your head a little bit. There's a lot of different things you can do out here. There's just a bunch of like, places to eat, coffee shops, little gift stores, and all the things that you need, basically. It's all out here, So we're in a crossroad of Stockton right here in Green. That place, that Italian place over there, has bomb espresso for sure. We've been there like a handful of times. Yo, what's going on? Motun Balogun. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. What's going on? What's up? Hi. What's going on? What's up? Yeah, just out here enjoying the sun. I keep forgetting it's a weekday. Yeah, but where am I from? I mean, I'm originally from the Philippines, Manila, Philippines, but I've been living in San Francisco for like 13 years now. So I guess I'm from San Francisco now, Like, I guess the question for you is, how long do you need to live in a city for you to be able to be considered? I personally think it's 5 years, but I mean, I guess everybody has their own opinion about it. I mean, you could live in a city for a year, 2 years, and consider yourself a local. I think okay, let me backtrack here. If you have an address in the city, then I guess you're a local, But I do kind of like the idea of like having a set like time. Like, oh, I've been here for 3 years. I've been here for 5 years. I mean, I've been living in San Francisco long enough that it's like I've really been able to understand the different pockets in San Francisco. I've lived close to the beach. I currently live right smack in the crazy busy area. Oh, you're only 9. What's going on? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so we're just out here, just vibing, I'm working on being a little more consistent with my lives. Not that I have like a strict schedule or anything like that, but it's kind of like, I think right now we're living in a day and age where just people want to feel more connected to everybody. So I guess this is my small way of doing that today. I was going to use my headphones, but I'm scratching that because it's a little inconsistent with the microphone and the volume. At least when I talk to friends on the phone or family, like sometimes they say, hey, I can't hear you. It's kind of going in and out. So I prefer to just talk. But yeah, this is, I keep forgetting the name of this park, but it's a beautiful park. There's got to be a name around here somewhere, but yeah, you'd think I'd know this by now. But yeah, this is North Beach. Every weekend, this place is just filled with people doing fun activities and a bunch of dogs. But yeah, not a single person barely anybody on the grass right now, so. I wonder why, because everybody is at work. I look 13, I'm taller than my 13-year-old sister. Oh, okay. Hi from Italy. Yo, what's going on? I would love to visit Italy. I did get to go to Europe in the middle of the year. That was great. Got to go to Paris for the first time. So not quite Italy, not quite Rome, but, closer than where we're at right now. I'd love to travel more, that's for sure. Nice. Yeah, I feel like any international trips I do to like Europe, it just goes by so fast. I was in Paris for 2 weeks, and it I don't know, it felt like a week almost. It just goes by way, way, way too fast. You wish you traveled? Save those coins. Save those coins and try to get out there. But yeah, I know you're only 9, so maybe you will be able to travel when you're older. You'll be eventually making money. It's just the course of life. and you'll be able to, hopefully afford some travel and stuff. I was fortunate when I was like 13, my parents helped out with a trip to Europe. So I got to go to Barcelona, I got to go to Finland, and I got to go to Sweden as well. That was like a life-changing trip for me, just being able to like open my eyes to like how big the world is. Because we're so used to just living in our... my mom takes my money. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. But, I feel like when you're young and you're able to be exposed to like just how big the world is, you kind of sense that feeling of like endless possibility with like how big the world is, how many people there are. Like, I think sometimes we forget it because we're so stuck in our own ways, or we're living in a bubble, that we forget like just how big the world is, Oh wow, okay. They owe you a lot. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, 10,000. Yeah, that's I was 3 at that time. Okay, that's interesting. How do you make that much money for a 9-year-old? Yeah, there's a famous pizza place here. It's called Tony's Pizza. That's a good spot. It's a pretty good spot. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's over there. Right across, Tony's Pizza. And then they got a couple coffee shops over there. Saving. Yeah, well, who doesn't love pizza? I love pizza. I'm kind of like more on the plain side when it comes to pizza. We just go cheese, like 4 cheese pizza, 3 cheese pizza. Anything with just different types of cheeses is kind of where I tend to gravitate towards. But also, some days I like to just really mix it up. Like just get like just a whole bunch of stuff in it, Like, when they have those type of like supreme type pizzas where it's got all the different meats and all the different types of veggies and stuff, and they just mix it all up. Yo, Howie, what's going on, man? What's up? Yeah, we're out here. We're in North Beach, man. It's kind of surreal because, like, I mean, you know me, man. I'm from San Francisco, but, I'm also moving soon. So it's like I'm just basking in the city. And, I'll make it a point to come to the city pretty often. Yo, Mike G, what's going on? I hope you and Luke enjoy your time together. He's a funny guy. He's just a straight shooter. Like, yeah. Well, yeah. We don't like work content for you guys. Like, because him and I, we chop it up pretty regularly. And yeah, I want to, we got stuff to talk about, right? So yesterday was pretty awesome. I think we filmed for like 5 hours. So all the content's with him. It's on the SD card. He just needs to go edit it. So that's on him to do probably within the next like 2 weeks. I don't want to put any pressure on him to edit the thing. So I'd rather he just do it as best a job. And my job's done. Like, we got the filming done. We're good. But it's awesome to have him in town, even though it's like, it's quick, He's here for literally what feels like 3 to 4 days, maybe 4.5 days, and then that's it, So I know he's resting right now, but it's like, bruh, you're killing daylight, man. Like, look at all this, bro. I would not, if I traveled to California for the first time in my life, I would try to get in synchrony with the time and the light and everything. I want to maximize that, That's me, all right? But again, I know the dude needs to rest. I don't want to tell him what to do. I feel like we did get a lot of content, and that's what's important. But yeah, Howie, happy hump day, man. It's I'm trying to jog my memory what day it is, because when you're just so busy, sometimes you just forget what day it is. So yeah, we're out here. My plan for the next like hour, 2 hours is I got to get some more work done for a buddy of mine. I'm just helping him with some work-related stuff. But yeah, now 21:10. Okay. Oh, in Africa. Okay, gotcha. Oh, okay, you're watching from Africa. Okay, well, hello. Yeah, sometimes I just jump on live and I don't know who's going to be jumping on, so we just hear. Sometimes sometimes we'll just jump on, pop on live and see what people are up to. If they have any questions, what's going on. But it's a busy week, it's a busy week, even though it's like a lot of people are slowing down before the holidays. Like, I don't know, we tend to not take our foot off the gas over here. We're always constantly doing something, trying to stay active, trying to stay connected to the community, hustle and bustle, just how it goes. Okay. Yo, fly fishing, what's up? Looking forward to seeing the video. I'm excited to see the videos too. I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't want to sound like that guy, but I'll go back and I'll rewatch older stuff that we've put out or I've put out, just because then I can kind of look at it and be like, maybe I shouldn't have said that, or maybe I should have said that. I should have said this. It's kind of like by watching yourself, your past self, you can kind of like, with your future self in mind, you can critique yourself a little bit, and you can be like, yeah, maybe I wouldn't have done that. Maybe I would have done this a little better. And I think it helps you as a content creator, just in general, in terms of like, your future self. Because like now you, especially when you're watching other people who might be doing it better than you can kind of like you can pick your stuff apart a little bit. Time is of the essence. That's what I'm telling him, dog. That is what I'm telling him. I'm like, bro, you're here for 4 days. You're like 2.5 days already gone. Like, I'm just, because there's so many things to do here. We got the Shot leather jacket store. That would be phenomenal content, We got the Golden Gate Bridge. Even if you had like a fit pick there or whatever, there's just like, there's so many opportunities. But, at the end of the day, it's like, it's up to you what you want to do with your time, right? I don't want to tell nobody what they want to do with their time, but I feel like for the content we've got so far, I'm happy with it. I think it's great. I think it's going to do pretty well. Oh yeah, dude. I watched I cried, bro. I cried like a freaking baby. I cried for like 5 minutes watching, guys, Chris Jocelyn's part on Thrasher.com, like thrashermagazine.com. Go watch that after this. That dude, he literally, like, people are saying, oh, trick of the year, trick of the decade. That is a trick of the decade. And the way he did it, so like effortless. It was just so channeled, And then the everything, I don't want to spoil it, but the memories with his kids and all that, it's like, you've built your career, you've worked so hard for this, and it's like, for him to come back and just nail it, I can't. Like, me as a skater through and through, like, this is history, like that is one for the books. It is like, he would not even need to do anything else on a skateboard from here on out, and his name's already cemented in skateboard history, but like, to be the second person to do a flip trick, land a flip trick down El Toro, like, since Dave, nobody's done any flip tricks, so it's all been like, like all like just tricks connected to the board. So to do a 360 flip down and as graceful as he did, it was really, really cool to see it. He's in good hands. Oh yeah, man, no, for sure, bro. Hey, I always make it a point, any person that visits me in San Francisco, because I know this city like the back of my hand, I want to make sure that they're, they feel like accommodated, they feel like, supported while they're here. If they have any questions or they want to do anything, we check that stuff off the list. Yeah, of course he's tired. I mean, he's jet lagged, and then you got to take into consideration, I'm sure the hours that they, because Luke, outside of all the stuff, like, Luke manages a lot of stuff, managing people, managing timelines, budget, like all this stuff. Like, I could only imagine, Mentioned something about camping out tonight. I here's the thing. Considering the fact, like, I was talking about this, prior to doing camp out, you got to ask yourself, like, what items are you going for? And he's like, I want the pajama set. I'm like, dude, you can get that online. I don't think it's worth the camp out. Like, you can still show up early and still get some decent product. But unless you're going like full throttle, like going for the beanies, the zip up, the zip up jacket, the collab, if you're not going for like 5 or 7 items, it doesn't really make sense to do the overnight thing. I'm just being real. Like, you got to ask yourself, like, what's your sleep worth? Sleep is so important to the body. It's so important, I cannot preach about that, and I want to talk. I'm running on 4 hours of sleep, which isn't really ideal. But the reason I say that is that you got to ask yourself, like, what's your hour worth to you? And if you're just going for like 1 or 2 items that you want to secure, I don't think it's worth it. Like, I think you'll still be able to touch the pajama set, that crazy pajama set, if you even if you showed up like 10th or 12th in line, show up at like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, you'll still be able to touch some of that stuff for sure. Back of my hand will be, but you will be Billie Eilish. I'm not so sure about that. I don't know. You're right. San Francisco is beautiful. I love the city. Yo, Chase, what's going on? The new mod in the building. Yeah, he's got a Wallenberg trick. Come on, guys. Like, it was kind of like, I think I had a feeling like something else was going to be done, because he was flying up to San Francisco closer to, like, after, what's crazy? Jocelyn went crazy hard after he landed the El Toro trick. That dude was still like on a mission to, like, I got to get this part done, So I saw his stories. He was flying to San Francisco. It's like, hey, well, you think about what are the spots in San Francisco? Wallenberg. I don't know anybody's thoughts on like that kicker ramp that just brings a lot of speed, because it's kind of a cheat code. In the past, people would just go balls to the wall. They just go run and go do the thing, which I think adds to the challenge of doing Wallenberg. But when you got the kick ramp in, you're going fast enough to clear the thing. You just are. Okay? Still, I don't want to discount the fact, I haven't done it. I don't want to discount the fact I've stood on top of Wallenberg. I've looked down Wallenberg. That thing is a beast. It is insane. The fact that people are like hucking their bodies down that and doing flip tricks is insane. It's insane, So for him to go back and do anyway, I don't want to spoil it, but to do the flip trick that he did down it in this part, I think his part was very well put together. I don't even remember really seeing much rail stuff, because you think about Chris Jocelyn and the type of stuff he does. Like, he's a beast in the streets, but like he does a lot of like big drops and like flip tricks down like stairs and stuff like that. But overall, it was a very well put together part. So hats off to him. Yeah, nollie backside. There you go. Saw a clip released today. Trying to ollie backside flip down. Oh my gosh. Same day. Wow. I mean, a backside flip down El Toro is scary, because you could hit your head. You gotta be clocked in. You gotta be dialed when you go catch that thing, turn that thing. Because you'll see when skaters fall back, they always make sure they keep their head. Because the most important part about doing a trick down anything is you do not want to hit your head. It's like, this is, you only got one head, one brain, You don't want to get, what do they call it again? CTE. You don't want to get CTE. Yeah, people end up losing their lives or just giving up because they've damaged too much of their brain, Like, we might not even know it. Maybe some of our favorite skaters have CTE and they're just going crazy because they're in so much pain internally, I think a lot of us don't realize just how much we put our bodies through when you do skateboarding. But yeah, I could talk about skating for like all day for sure. But yeah, my plan today, because I got a couple things I got to do. I got a dinner later, so I got from now until like 3:30 to kick it with Thomas. I'm gonna kick it with Thomas for a couple hours. I'm not too sure what Luke's up to. I know he's gonna probably sleep till maybe that time that I got to go to dinner. So it is what it is. I know the dude needs his rest, and we did get all that content last night, so I'm excited to have that all done. But also it's like, I feel like as I go through some pieces, I'm gonna be like, man, I should have threw this on or added this to the video. There's just like not enough time. The Ardo Sari documentary was sick. Yeah, no, for sure. It was great to see Ardo and like his skateboard career turn into photography and all of that. But that dude's taken some risks, you know, to like move to Hawaii, build a house there. That guy's a super, super hard worker, you know, because even if they didn't really have much, he still just made it work. Yeah, I think, are you talking about a recent one that dropped? Or like, I remember watching one about his photography and his skateboard career as well. But the one I'm talking about, I think I saw it like a year or two ago. He's a Stussy. Okay, sick, man. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know when that dropped, Mike G, but I did see a video about Ardo, and I think he was also doing surfing photography as well. I mean, you know, if you're moving to Hawaii, like you're gonna end up dabbling in all that stuff. Sometimes it's interesting to me because sometimes you see like your favorite skaters or your favorite, I don't know, pro whatever, and then they start doing something else and you're like, well, why are they doing something else? Well, it's because sometimes you just get tired of stuff. You want to go do something different. Do I have any sample of what? I think that's a year. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, Ardo's amazing. Don't get me wrong, man. But skateboarding has also destroyed that guy, you know, his body. It's destroyed him. But Ardo is, honestly, his skateboard parts are some of the most iconic. Flip Sorry, Flip Really Sorry, those parts just, I mean, just the videos in its entirety, the Flip team and everybody, Mark Alpier, all those guys, it's amazing. It's amazing to see it and also know like how long ago that was. Well, I'm like even trying to, was it like 20 years ago? I think it was 20 years ago, yeah. Didn't like Flip have like a 20-year anniversary where they re-released the boards again? I just like, I don't know. It's like, where did the time go? I feel like time is just moving so fast. Like, it's already freaking December. I remember it just being January. Like skaters. Exactly what I thought. It's like a superhero, not human anymore. Walk past some of these guys and they don't even look. At Templeton, okay. Yeah, this year flew, absolutely. I mean, I've never worked, I work hard, but I think this last job grinded me down to the bone for sure. You're actually flew. Yeah, yo, shout out to everybody. Yo, smash that like button if you guys haven't already. It definitely does help with the algo. Just wanted to go live, connect with all the folks, chop it up. But yeah, again, if you have not seen Chris Jocelyn's Lakai part, yeah, I think it's called Coming Home. I'm coming home or something like that. Walk past them like they don't look like skaters. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you never know who you're walking by and what they're going through or what they do. Yeah. I mean, this month is crazy for me because I'm freaking moving. Like, you know, I'm moving, and then I'm also going to Portland the week after. There's just like, there's a lot of puzzle pieces that are just happening like this month. And so it's a lot. It's insane. So I'm just trying to keep my head screwed on right and then focus on what's in front of me every day. That's it. Don't let Luke forget the shop beanie tomorrow. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, okay, I'll give him a soft nudge. I mean, he's funny. He's like, man, I woke up and I had like 10 messages from all the Supreme dogs. I'm just like, damn, man. Yeah, because like even for me, when I go in a shop, I get people messaging me like, hey, can you get me this? Can you get me that? I don't know. I mean, hey, send me the money and I'll see what I can do. But at the same time, it's like, you got to ask yourself like what your time's worth, you know? Also, how close are you to these people? You know, like, I don't mind doing favors, but it's like, have you checked in on me in the past 6 months? I don't know, you know, like, I don't know, I just find it funny, you know what I mean? He was well chuffed with the beanie. Oh, yeah, no, for sure, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, man, like, for me, if I got homies coming into town, like just good friends, and we chop it up, and you feel that sense of care, like they're just real people, I mean, hell yeah. Yo, Thomas, what's going on, man? Yeah, excited to meet you, man. I'm just out in North Beach right now. I'm probably gonna go grab another cup of coffee. Not that I need it, but and then I'm helping a buddy out. Helping a buddy out, just revising his resume, if you call it resume, his resume. Yeah, I'm helping a buddy out with his resume. So, I mean, he's somewhat happily employed, but I think it's always important just to have your stuff dialed in, and put the feelers out there. You know what I mean? Like, there's always better opportunities. Done. Trip to NYC should be nice. Dope. Okay, trip to NYC should be nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think once the dust settles in my life again, like, I would love to do another trip. I love New York City. I've been in New York City probably like 3 or 4 times. I'm built like a New Yorker. I mean, I swear to God, like, just like never skip a beat. Like the mere fact that I know people who tell me I'm bored. How? There's so much stuff to do. There's so many things to do every day. Like, how can you be bored? It doesn't make sense to me. It drives me nuts. Because, like, here I am thinking about all these different things on how to, like, elevate my life, elevate my career, or whatever, or build a community, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on LinkedIn. I don't know if you guys know, I'm actually heavily active on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like, I see it as a very, like, you never know the type of opportunity that LinkedIn can bring you. Because I'll have people be hitting me up in my inbox, offering me jobs. But if you don't have your profile built out and you're active on it, you're nobody. You're nobody on the thing. So I make it a point. It's like, be intentional about, like, the stuff that you put out. So anyway, just total side note, but it's like, I'm just like rattling on about people being bored. I'm like, I don't know. Like, there is never a dull moment in my life, because there's always stuff to do, Never seen so much coffee drank as I have over these live streams. Add to the coffee consumption. Already gonna get nitro cold brew and a matcha regular cup. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Hey man, we got to get that buzz going on. I mean, again, I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. We finished filming at like 4 a.m. Like, that's like, yeah, hey, look, some of this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like, everything we shot, I'm not going to be living there anymore in a month from now. Like, that place is going to be empty. So like, it's kind of like the stars aligned with everything in terms of my spot. Cause like, I'm moving. I'm still going to be out here, but I'm going to be moving to the East Bay. So, 40 to 50 minutes out. But, cause I love San Francisco so much. It's just a BART ride away. I'm still going to come to the city a lot. Just maybe not every single day. Yeah, I mean, with the coffee, you got to understand, it's just like, I mean, I drink a lot of coffee. I'm trying to be better about it, but I'm anywhere from like a 2 to 3 cupper a day. And then I hate to admit I'm that guy, but like, I'll have coffee sometimes at 4:30 or 5, just for that extra stretch. Like, if I still got to do some admin work or whatever, I'm like, all right, just, I should really move to decaf though, because too much coffee it's not good for your brain. Yeah, you gotta understand, the reason why we've been like, we wild is because, like, how often does this happen? It's not often everybody's in town at the same time. And if you have the opportunity to cover stuff with content, like, just get after it, Like, I really should have done my own Grails video already by now. I just I haven't made the time. So I'm happy to do a collab, Supreme on the Road with Luke, and like, talk about it, and also see his reaction to some of these, like, older pieces, because some of the pieces that I've been collecting, like, I got way, like, long before Luke really got, like, super deep into Supreme. Oh yeah, you'd go to the bathroom a lot if you drank that much coffee. About an hour out, you said meeting up with a friend. Oh, I'm not meeting up with anybody. I'm meeting up with you. You're the friend. I'm meeting up with you. So you just let me know where you want to meet up, and I'll meet you there, and we'll make it happen, dude. But yeah, right now I'm at North Beach. I'm at this church. which I can't even remember the name. I think this is like I think they call it Twin Peaks Church or something. But yeah, there's a park in North Beach. So like, I don't know, my plan over the course of the hour, I'm probably just gonna get another little cup of Joe or something like that. And then yeah, just message me where you'd like to meet up, and we can like, you know, kick it for a couple hours. I just need to jet out about 3:30. And then I'm curious also, like, what's your plan in terms of like going to store tomorrow? Like, I don't recommend an all-nighter unless you're really eyeing some, unless you really want to get that overnight market experience. You can see some characters out there. But if you're rolling with a bunch of like the Supreme Posse, we all look out for each other, you know, especially if it's a hyped week. You know, like what? I was out there for the Kermit jacket, which we didn't even get to touch. And then AOI, as you know. I don't do it as often, but it's like, I'll do it when it's like, it makes sense. I'll do it when it makes sense. Yeah, Chase, take it easy, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, get what you got to get done. We all got stuff we got to do, you know? But here's the thing. Look how beautiful it is out here. Like, Luke is just burning daylight. You know what I mean? Burning daylight. I would rather just push everything to the limit and then sleep when it's dark. I know he's a night owl, or he's a night dog. Text you, man. Internet is going. Oh, yeah, all good. 7 a.m. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think you'll still be able to get the pajama set and all that if you show up at 7. And maybe I'd recommend 6:30, but yeah, I think that should be fine. You know, I mean, I don't even know how early I'm going to be out there, but we'll figure it out. We'll curate a plan and we'll get it done. We'll get it done, son. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just out here, so I'm gonna wind down the stream pretty soon. But just text me, and then we can meet wherever. I mean, if you want to go to the Golden Gate Bridge, we can go. Like, let me know. Are you looking to get like a short out there? Are you looking to get a live in out there, or some content, and or a fit pick? Just let me know. More than happy to, you know, accompany you, and we can get some content for sure. You know, I should really go live more in San Francisco. There's just so much to do and see and talk about. But you know, I haven't had the time, so now I do, and I'm making the time. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go grab another quick small cup of Joe. I'll see you all real soon, guys. Thanks for tuning into the live. Don't forget to smash that like button before you jump on out. But again, subscribe to the channel if you like this sort of content. You know, we talk about sneakers, we talk about streetwear, we talk about specific brands that I'm into, and hopefully you're into as well. And we just have we have that love for streetwear culture, 100%. So yeah, we're out here with you know, fellow YouTubers that I'm gonna be meeting up with. These guys are hella consistent. Sup, Thomas, Luke Darnall. Mad respect for these guys, and I aspire to get more content out. You know, be more consistent like y'all. So yeah. Anyway, peace and love. I'll see you all real soon, and yeah, we're gonna be jumping out of here. All right. But yeah, sup, Thomas. Just let me know. I was hoping for all of us to go. I mean, I could call Luke, but he's probably sleeping like a bear. Down to check out the city with you. Okay, we can do that too. I mean, dude, North Beach is fantastic. The weather out here is amazing. There's downtown too. Man, everything's, I think one of the things too that I really like is the fact everything's close by out here, you know? Everything's so close. It's such a walkable city. That's why when I found out like Luke rented a car, I was like, hey, what do you need a car for? You know, like, I don't even have a car out here, you know? But anyway, yeah, man, I'll see you soon. Anyway, guys, take it easy. Peace and love. And I mean, I could just ramble. I could ramble for the rest of the day. Peace.